I know that some of these videos go out internationally, so I would like to clarify that this video is being made from the United States of America. And here we have an upcoming election for a presidential candidate. And I would like to make some statements as a citizen and use my freedom of speech. Recently, at a campaign rally, protesters were shouting both anti-abortion and pro-Christian phrases. In response, Vice President Harris, who was speaking at the time about Roe v. Wade, told anti-abortion protesters they were at the wrong rally. And I believe she said something to the effect of, you need to go to the smaller one down the street. But you can find this information anywhere online. There was much confusion as to what the intent was for her statements, but the attitude was that of disrespect. On the heels of this statement, she was interviewed at NBC News and made another interesting statement in response to a question about transgenders. Incidentally, the transcript can be found on NBCnews.com. She said this: I believe that all people should be treated with dignity and respect, period, and should not be vilified for who they are and should not be bullied for who they are. And that is a true statement from me and my entire career, and that has not changed. The thing that is noticed here is that she was disrespecting someone at her rally and then making the statement that all people should be treated with dignity and respect. Consider this: someone who is willing to go on national TV and is willing to lie is a promise breaker. A promise breaker is the opposite of a promise keeper. Therefore, every statement made is going to be only partly true or just false. In general, we steer clear of voicing our thoughts about anything that is political. We are in a bad place as a nation if we must fear freedom of thoughts and speech and differing views. Having different views seems as if it is a thing of the past. Freedom of religion is being attacked. Christianity is being attacked from our now leaders of this nation. For instance, an abortion is an attack on Christians. It is in direct opposition of God and should not be forced. I would like to speak about this publicly from a Christian standpoint and say that abortion is murder. It is a violation of the Christian faith and beliefs. Therefore, it is wise to strongly consider not standing behind someone who does not value human life, as we are all humans. It is okay to have leadership that you don't see eye to eye with at all times, but are still allowed your freedoms. It is not okay, however, to have leadership that you do not see eye to eye with, but your freedoms are revoked. When all is said and done, you should respect whomever God allows to lead. But prior to the election, you have a choice to make. I would now like to remind you of some very important scripture. I think it is fitting to read the 10 Commandments, as all moral laws can find their basis here. Exodus 20, verse 1 through 17. The 10 Commandments. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image, any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them nor serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing mercy to thousands, to those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. In it you shall do no work, nor you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger who is within your gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his male servant, nor his female servant, nor his ox, nor his donkey, nor anything that is your neighbor's. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. It's all about Jesus.